Everyone, my name is Moses Babatope, co-founder and managing director of FilmOne Entertainment. Surreal, feeling excited, feeling very honored, feeling major career highlights. Uh, Definitely ecstatic for the team that have worked with us, the team that work for us, and to be in this position. I also feel very privileged and a sense of responsibility. Also very proud to be Nigerian. It's one that I will cherish for a long time. So it's really great to be here, and also thank you for the coverage. This is every distributor's dream, that you have a major studio backed film, but beyond that, a major franchise or blockbuster have its top billing or top billed cast and director represented in the flesh in a territory that responds to events, that responds to occasions, and responds to being prioritized and taken like they are important. Look, I think the value of that is so immeasurable, is beyond belief. I think we're about to see the mother of all records to be made. I believe that Nigerians are still not aware of what's happening. Once it starts going over social media that people are here in the flesh, I think we're going to see a big number. I don't know what that number is, but I think it's going to have a tremendous impact on not just the amount that will be generated, but the appetite and the love to go out and have a wonderful time in cinemas. I think that's we're about to witness a new dawn when it comes to cinema entertainment in the country.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
I think that it's a variety of factors. We've been hampered by a number of things that are not in our control, namely the issues with the economy and the fact that it's very hard to attract funding to build cinemas fast enough. If you remember, Black Panther came out in 2018. As we're going into 2019, an election year, that meant there was a slowdown because of various postponements of the election and not being able to open. We also had very adverse weather in 2019, and then by the time you're getting into 2020, you had COVID. So 2018 led to 2018 was our record attendance year, right? 2019 was our record box office year. So 2020 was supposed to be the year of recovery, where there would have been a convergence between attendance and box office. Unfortunately, we had COVID, and that's what we've been battling with. So I think a combination of stop-starts with the economy, the pandemic, and other factors outside of our control has affected our ability to make more. We've seen local titles come close, like Omogeto, and I think that with a film like this coming, remember, look, they're not coming for a streaming release. They're not coming for a party for streaming. They're coming for a cinema release. I think this is the kind of reboot. When I don't know what that medical facility that they use to kind of what you guys are called shock therapy. Guys, shock therapy that the industry needed to jolt it. And I think that's where you're going to see we're on for a record-breaking year attendance wise. Box office wise, and we hope that the attendance will match, and next year we'll start seeing growth. It takes for a major Hollywood studio like Disney, the number one theatrical studio in the world, to have a vote on Africa and bring their stars here. Every studio will be looking, what did they see? Yes, we need to prove the point that there has to be return on investment, but the fact that they are here and they want to be true to the kind of story that they are telling, they want to be true to the culture, they want to be true to representation, I think other studios will queue in between. I think that's something that it will take. I think we also have a responsibility, and I hope the powers that be, the financiers, everyone that's saying that, look, people outside have taken a future look at us, and they said this is the place to be. If it's about a number of cinemas or about a number of screens or about our naira, as we know, it makes no sense to be here. But they've looked at it. This is the center for creativity. This is the beacon of artistic expression. This is, where everything is happening. You've heard Ryan. say even trace its ancestry to, Yoruba tribe, it just shows you that there's something that is happening that we must get with, and we must learn to be very, very, how should I call it, confident, and have faith in our creativity and in our sector, and invest accordingly. I think if we're able to build enough cinemas, if we're able to build enough screens, we're going to be able to we're going to be able to impress those studios enough to do more on the continent. I think they will do anyway, because we just have so much creativity and so much stories to tell. Very, very nervous to say it on camera, but I'm sure if we don't make it, you guys will just edit it off. But I want to go on camera to say this has the makings of the first 1 billion naira box office. And again, I'm telling you that the psychological impact of a film that generates 1 billion, you cannot quantify it. An entertainment business that makes verifiable 1 billion naira in Nigeria, of Nigerians transacting, has immense value. And I say to everyone, please, let's go out there, let's support. I know we always about let's also support our own. Wakanda is our own. They've come to tell us that they are our own. So let's support it, because you never know. It could also be Black Panther 3 that could be shot in Nigeria, and the jobs. I can tell you, being very close to their coming, that in terms of the events, in terms of everything that's been pulled off, Nigerian businesses, Nigerian entrepreneurs, Nigerian creatives are being engaged and are better for it. So the success of this content in Nigeria and hitting that 1 billion mark can never be overstated.